Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Draw with T. Today I'm doing something a little different yet again. I know the last few episodes have been always something a little different. I'm just going through a phase where I want to be doing different stuff, just shaking it up, changing it, finding a new normal. So today I'm doing something I haven't really done in my sketchbooks forever, and that's drawing a figure's head that takes up the entire page. This is usually something that I do when I'm drawing digitally, especially on my new Huion, because I have the room and the space and the ability to do this. But I don't know, I just had this itch to just try drawing, just sitting down, no warm-ups, nothing, just sitting down, plopping myself down and drawing a figure. And I don't think this one turned out amazing, but I don't think it was terrible either, considering that I was really tired and I actually wasn't going to draw anything. I should have, been in bed, but I was like, you know what, let's do this. I hadn't drawn in a bit, so, I decided to just get it over with, do something, and I'm really glad I did because the results are pretty good. I like the charm of what I'm drawing here, even if anatomically it didn't turn out even well for my cartoons. So who I'm drawing here is a new character on TikTok, who once again uses my face, and I'm sort of calling him Markys. He's a demon, and that's kind of all there really is to know about him right now. If you're kind of interested in seeing his TikTok form, you can find him on TikTok. He's just kind of a demon with a heart of gold. He's actually kind of a good guy, sense of justice and all that, but still a demon. And he's just kind of a new character I came up with when I painted some makeup on my face just for the hell of it. And then I began doing a shoot. So yeah, it's another face that's sort of based on mine, but in this instance, not really. I was just sort of sketching. Like I said, it was late at night. I was kind of tired, didn't really plan on drawing, so I just sat down and just drew whatever came to mind, and Markys just happened to come to mind because I was thinking of face paint and stuff like that. So yeah, the challenge of drawing at a size that I'm, not used to, the proportions seem off, and it's actually kind of hard to sort of take in all of this, my sketchbook page at once. I'm really not used to doing that, which tells me I should probably try doing this more, because the nice thing about drawing big is that you can get so much more detail, and there's just so much you can do with it, and it looks more impressive too when people flip through a page and suddenly there's a big face grimacing at them. And I'm actually quite proud that this entire page maybe took me 45 minutes from start to finish, and you guys are going to see just how far I get in 45 minutes, and I think it's pretty good. I will be taking this to color, but not very much color because he's a demon, and it is still in my sketchbook, so whipping out Copic markers and stuff would be a waste. It would just bleed through onto whatever I had on the other page, which is just not worth it. I don't really like breaking out my expensive materials for my sketchbook. My sketchbook tends to be where ideas are born, but not where they fully manifest. Usually what I do is I would draw some sketches of Markys here, find a version I liked, and then I would do a bigger version of that on another sheet of paper, and it'd be whatever paper material is appropriate for whatever medium I wanted to do. So if I wanted to use markers, I'd do it on some kind of paper that takes markers well. If it was going to be painted, it'd be done on a canvas, that sort of thing. But in this instance, I just wanted to draw a full head, no warm-up, no anything, no character studies, just because. And I'm quite proud of that, and I think I might be doing that in the future, actually. It was quite fun. Could be a fun way of drawing some people, friends, other characters, maybe even, famous TikTokers or whoever comes to mind. Just whip something down. It looks impressive, not much commitment, not a whole lot of character studying, and yeah. And let me know what you guys think of me doing stuff like this. I imagine it's a bit more impressive to look at than me doing 8 or 9 faces per page, even though it's just one big face. So weigh in on if you want to see more of this, if you think this works better. Either way, you're probably going to see a couple more of these, at least one more. I definitely have one more I'm going to be doing like this. Yeah, what was actually really fun about this is it didn't require a lot of materials. Other than the paper of the sketchbook, I think I used an HB pencil. Sorry, a number 2 HB pencil. The fact it's number 2 does matter. Straight up HB pencils are too light for my liking. I mainly use them when I'm not confident or I need a very light line that my number 2 just isn't capable of. I believe number 2 is about equivalent to 2B. I'm in Canada land, so we kind of have both, and it's confusing. Number 2 pencils tend to be what you get in school sometimes, and then 2B pencils is what you get in fancy art kits. So for that reason, I'll hunt down either, but usually I can find number 2 HB pencils a lot cheaper, so that's what I go for. Other than that, I just grabbed some random pencil crayons. In this case, it happened to be a Kohl Erase Red, which doesn't really matter because I don't erase it at all. It just happened to be the nearest red thing. And then I'm going to be using a black Prismacolor. Again, the actual fact it's a Prismacolor doesn't matter too much, maybe a little bit, in just that it's probably got more pigmentation and can go darker, but I mean, just use whatever black pencil crayon you have because it's probably from the same set as your other ones. And basically, instead of actually inking, I'm just going to be using the Prismacolor like you see here. Add a bit of red. Honestly, the horns and the eyes were the only thing with any red in them. I didn't feel like breaking out any skin tones or anything. So other than this, it's going to be quite simplistic. It's just going to be the black Prismacolor, shading his hair, and fixing up the outline so it looks real sharp and dark. But this was a lot of fun, and just the fact I could get pretty good results with basically 3 pencils and, a couple erasers, but 1 eraser is enough, right? I just like to use my fancy-dancy other kinds of erasers. It was really fun, really liberating to not, need a Huion or acrylics or fancy ink pens. I mean, really, guys, you can make art with anything. A professional artist can make beautiful art out of post-it notes and highlighters. An amateur new artist feels that they need thousands of dollars worth of art materials to make anything good. It does help, but to be honest, if you're very new to art, those things aren't going to help you. They're just going to be money sinks. You can get decent results with basic tools, and it's better to invest in basic tools because that way you can figure out if you even like the tool. I would never invest willingly in, hundreds of Prismacolor pencils just because I can't stand doing that much drawing motion. I have tendinitis from my day job, and it just gets worse if I do too much pencil crayoning. So, that's off the list for me. I do have a bunch of them, but those were all gifts. If it was up to me, I'd still be using Crayolas or Laurentians. Probably Laurentians because this is Canada land. And honestly, pro artists just can make do with anything because that's where the nuance of the material matters. But we can also just make do with anything. Wow, I said we, like I think I'm a professional artist. Well, I mean, I've done this for a while. I know professional just kind of means if you make money at it. Even then, I don't really know what the definition of a professional artist is. Even professional artists don't know. Nobody seems to consider themselves a professional artist, so I don't even know what that matters at all. I'm just having fun here inking Markys without ink. Very fun character to draw, and quite happy with the way this turned out, even though there's quite a few flaws and stuff. Also, guys, let me know if you'd like to see more traditional art like this. No guarantees that I'll continue to do it. I honestly just do whatever whim hits me at the time, and right now, even though my Huion got fixed quite a while ago, I'm just kind of more into the simplicity of mark making in my sketchbook. And kind of having this physical page to limit how big I can do a character, and then trying to tackle a whole character in it, and finding good results in, under an hour. I was actually expecting this to take longer. I was expecting this to take an hour, maybe even an hour and 15, just because of how big the figure was, and then once I found myself sketching it, I'm like, well, here we go. This is going to take a while. But not really. Not particularly. Now, I am kind of running out of things to say in terms of Markys here, but I do kind of want to bring up a topic to you guys. Now, I do know we have some new people here, so hello and welcome, new people. Now, unfortunately, I do have a little bit of bad news. Some of you may know this. I don't think I've properly mentioned it in a Draw with Tea video, but I am probably going to be ending the series at episode 100 or very close to episode 100. Probably, you know, it'll definitely be episode 100 and no fewer, so don't expect this to end at episode 96. I am quite adamant at ending it at 100 because that seems like a good number. But the reason I'm thinking of ending the series is it was a great stepping stone into YouTube and video making, but I'm just not really happy with the videos I'm producing. I think there's better things I could be producing, and I think, you know, and I've often said I don't have time to make a video that takes 20 to 50 hours to produce every week. I just have too many other things I want to do, so that's out. But I think what is probably going to happen is I will sporadically release videos of things that seem worthwhile of making. And then what I might do is I might just compile footage like this without much commentary and just kind of upload them in batches. So you can still watch me draw, but I probably won't be talking during everything I create because I'm now reaching a point where it's summer. And you know what, guys? I don't want to only draw when I'm in front of a computer screen. I do want to be able to go out and just draw whatever and not worry about, oh, well, I can't because I need to make 2 videos this week. And I need to make 2 videos the next week, but I'm going to be busy, so that means 3 this week, you know, and that's just, it's not fun, and it hits a point where I'm not really making art, you know, I'm just kind of making art for videos rather than art for art's sake, and then I'm making these videos and I don't really want to do them, and I don't think I explain anything well to you guys. So yeah, I think, you know, I might do tutorial videos, perhaps some compilations of some TikTok stuff, I don't know, I'm going to explore it. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had much popularity on YouTube. I do appreciate the 200 of you watching me. Please don't get that wrong. I absolutely love that I have any audience at all here. It's just that I have 27,000 followers on TikTok, and it would be stupid of me to take the little time I have, the little free time, and dedicate it to YouTube first when I don't have a huge YouTube following, you know, so I think a lot of the videos you're going to get out of me are going to be adapted from TikTok or shot while I'm shooting other TikTok videos, and I'm sorry if you guys are not into the TikTok thing, if you don't like short videos, if you're maybe not into music or sound, sorry about that, but that's probably a little bit more in the direction I'm going to be going. Definitely I'll be doing some compilations of some of my TikTok stuff, and a lot of the videos that I'll be shooting here will also have a TikTok element to them. You know, I'll obviously be doing both videos for both, but I'll probably just end up posting here less because I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do quality stuff. I just can't draw, you know, I can't squeeze 50 hours when there's only 10 left in a week, right? And I'm kind of tired of making videos that I know aren't my best work. Just for the sake of meeting deadlines. I'm no longer learning while doing this series like I was at the start and at certain points. Those points were great. I don't mind sucking. I do mind continuing to suck because I don't have time to get better. You know what I mean? So expect some new stuff. Don't worry, the channel won't die. I might take a break. Expect some experimentation. If you guys got some ideas of stuff you'd like to see, let me know. I'm also thinking of exploring a little bit of vlog material. That seems to have done kind of well in the occasions I do it on TikTok. Not entirely sure if anyone here really cares to see any aspect of my life, even art aspects, but let me know if you're kind of interested. And I'll see what I do, because vlogs are a lot easier to shoot than art videos. Obviously, art videos you have to draw, and then you have to gather it and edit it, and then, you know, do audio, and, you know, if you're doing B-roll and all that, like proper videos, it gets very time consuming. I'm also not really a trained videographer. I'm an artist, so we'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to experimenting, but I'm also looking forward to taking a little bit of a break, but don't worry, this is episode 92. There's still 8 more episodes to go, and there's a chance that I might still just continue to make Draw with Tea episodes. It just will probably not be twice a week. It's probably just going to be whenever I feel like it. And if I do that, it's going to be art that I feel is worth making an episode of, rather than any and every little napkin doodle that I do, or, you know, every gesture drawing page I do, which I've been having to do because there's only so much I can draw in a week, and so I've had to kind of use everything that I do. Anyways, guys, that's that. Markys is done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Weigh in on the whole thing, and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, or feel free to bounce if you're a bit weirded out that I might be kind of going on vacation here in the next few weeks. And see you guys in the next episode.